Dr. Umar is being called out by his daughter for being a deadbeat.
Hey TikTok, so I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who you are. Why do I have siblings out there that I don't know about? It's unfair, and deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays, especially in the black community, right? We all know Dr. Umar reps the black community or whatever, but you can't rep that if you're not even in your daughter's life. You moving backwards. You're moving backwards. It's not making sense. To the public, you look like this person, but in private, you a whole nother person. And I'm not bashing you. I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old and you have yet to be in my life. No graduations, no parties. When I get married, are you going to be at the wedding? Are you going to walk me down the aisle?
Oh, the good doctor, Prince of Pan-Africanism, the anti-bunny hopping king.
You got it. You got it. Oh my God. Look at it.
Hey, y'all remember when this video came out? Nigga said he was looking at incense and crystals. He's a character, B. Nigga said he had food poisoning. Man, every time I done had some type of food poisoning, my toilet was my best friend. Anyways, his daughter calling him a deadbeat. She says she been reaching out to him in order to get in touch with her sister, and he has been ignoring her. His messages she posted to back that up. Peace and Pan-Africanism is a crazy way to address your daughter. But according to Dr. Umar from these messages, she was messaging him from a number that is not the usual one that she uses. She says she's using her iCloud, and Dr. Umar said text her from her actual phone number, and it's not the same number that he has apparently. At the bottom, if you look at the text, this is the one that I believe set her off. She asked him if he had any other children and said she would love to meet them. Do you have their numbers? He did not respond. Dr. Umar then went on Instagram and posted an irrelevant picture with the caption being this: "Good Garvey Day. As I don't live in the prison of other people's opinions, I have no interest in discussing nor explaining my private life with any of you, as my 15 years as the most relevant and requested scholar, orator, activist, Pan-Africanist in the world has made it clear to me that the Negro public is only interested in laughs at the expense of other people's misery. Neither the Coonocracy nor the YouTubian struggle streamer community couldn't care less about the truth of this situation. With that being said, please ask that little girl to stand on business by asking her mother to join in on a three-way conversation about why her father hasn't been present in her life. I have no problem with this conversation being public, but her mother must be present for that conversation. She needs to keep the same energy and bring her mother to the table. I am sure the truth will be revealed if all three of us are present together. I have absolutely nothing to hide, and I still have all of my family court paperwork in case any lies are told. Trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streamer career is so not cool. Hashtag no more lies. Hashtag tell the whole truth. Hashtag Prince of Pan-Africanism. Hashtag most requested scholar." daughter. It's really hard to take Jermaine serious. Straight up. His daughter responded to that post with this.
Trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streamer career is so not cool. Struggle streamer? But you have 2 daughters and you're not in their lives, Dr. Umar. But I'm a struggle streamer? You see what I'm talking about? Why is that your only focus? You have 2 daughters and you are not present in their lives. Let's focus on that, Dr. Umar. Clock that T.
And last thing that I feel is relevant.
I just want to say this to all my supporters out there, my true supporters. My true supporters. It ain't that many of my true supporters. But for my true supporters, I want y'all to stay focused. There's a lot of slander going on. There's a lot of lies being pushed out there. There's people trying to use my name to build themselves up. I just want you to be really, really careful right now. Be patient, stay focused. Be patient, stay focused. Be patient, stay focused, brothers and sisters. Y'all know me too well. Y'all know my love for children is too strong. Y'all know me too well for anybody to be coming out the woodworks telling you they've been trying to reach me when my number has been public for 20 years. Listen, brothers and sisters, I want y'all to listen. My phone number has been the same for 20 years. So anybody telling you they've been trying to reach me and my phone number hasn't changed in 20 years, mind you, I speak at graduations in Philadelphia all the time. I'm on the street in Philadelphia all the time. I have events in Philadelphia all the time. I got family in Philadelphia everywhere. And you've been trying to find me? Stop the cap now. Can we please stop the cap, brothers and sisters? Trying to build your struggle streamer career off of my back? Coming up out of nowhere? Acting like you've been looking for me? Get Mama Smurf. When can the 3 of us have a sit down? I'm ready for this. When can Mama Smurf, Papa Smurf, and Baby Smurf have a sit down? Oh, I'm ready for this. And I will have my white man paperwork. When can we do the sit down? When can we do the sit down? Been paying child support since you damn near came out the womb. Deadbeat who? When can we have a sit down? Child support started, you wasn't even out your mama yet, and she took me to child support. Deadbeat who? Child custody file this thick. What are we talking about? Where is Mama Smurf? Can we please have a sit down? Brothers and sisters, you can fool some of the people all the time, and you can fool all the people some of the time.
Couple things. I'm gonna try and keep this as short and as sweet as possible. Understand that in every demographic, in every community, in every movement, there are grifters. There's always grifters. And whatever you follow right now, whatever movement you're 100% on, I promise you, there's a grifter in there somewhere. And I feel like Umar Johnson is 100% a grifter, a panderer. He's a manipulator. And I think he will say anything to get in y'all pockets. He's been building a school for almost 2 decades now. And at this rate, we are not going to see it until the year 3000. He gives all this advice on how to make the black family stronger, but he has at least 2 children by 2 baby mamas. He knows nothing about keeping a family together, but he tries to give you advice on the same thing. His life contradicts every ideology that he preaches, and I think most of his supporters make every excuse in the world for him. But before I make an opinion on this situation, I do want to wait for his side of the story, and I want to wait for them to have their conversation with one another, the mother, the daughter, as well as Dr. Umar. People trying to come up with all these hypotheticals as to what they believe is happening with him and his daughter, and the truth is, we don't No. All we have is his daughter saying he's a deadbeat, and I have to admit there's a lot of holes in her story. She says he never reaches out to her, but at the same time, she also says that he never had her number. In the text messages, Umar says that he does have her number and she wasn't using her original number when contacting him. I don't know for sure, because really I don't know anything, but I can imagine that Umar has family that she can reach out to, a grandmother, an aunt, somebody that could have helped her get in contact with her sister. I don't know. It's a lot of points where there's questions to be asked. As for Dr. Umar, he hasn't really addressed anything, not even the points that she was trying to make. He's had the same number for 20 years. He says that it's been easy to find him and contact him. He's always in Philadelphia. I don't agree with the fact that she has to contact him. I think that it is a parent's responsibility to build and nurture a relationship with their child. Children did not ask to be brought to life. And according to Umar, his children were brought into this world because, well, he was not strategic about who he decided to lay with or impregnate. He says that he wants to get him, the mother, and the daughter on a three-way call so that they can talk this out and, well, explanations can be given. And, that's all we got. I think people should chill out, making up scenarios in their head, hypotheticals. You have men, and what I see is pandering women, talking about the scenario where the mother withholds the child from the father because the father does not want the mother, saying that the mother has infiltrated this young girl's brain and made her hate her father, yada, yada, yada. Y'all know how it goes. People giving their testimony, saying their experiences. A lot of stuff. And on the flip side, you have men and women immediately jumping on this deadbeat narrative, saying he has for sure not been in his daughter's life because of what she is saying there's no reason to not be in his daughter's life, no matter how the relationship with the mother is. And to be completely honest, I can see both sides of the argument. Personally, I feel like parents should be in their children's life. If you decide to go and not be smart about getting somebody pregnant as a man, I think you do have a responsibility to take care of that child. But I also think it's a very nuanced conversation, and we should wait for every party to speak on the situation from their perspective. One thing Umar said that I don't understand, I find it absolutely insane actually. The court can make you pay child support before the baby is even here. That's what Umar said. He said he's been paying child support since before the baby was even alive, the daughter. That absolutely blew my mind. Maybe he was talking about something that was not court ordered. I don't know. But I really think that everybody should simmer down, take a chill pill, wait for everything to come out, then make your decision. But jumping the gun, not the smartest thing to do in a situation like this. His daughter really could be hurt because he very well could be an absent parent. And at the same time, she may be using his name to gain clout. I can see both of those being the case if I'm completely honest with you. Let's just hold up a little bit before we make a decision. I'm saying that as a person that truly finds Umar Johnson to be a shameful man. Back to my point about the fact that Dr. Umar is a grifter and y'all are caping for him. It's very clear that he's a scam artist. The school, the fact that he's been in your pockets and hasn't done anything with the money is all gone, obviously. And also, lastly, the fact that, well, his ideology is about making the black family stronger. He's created two broken families because of his own ineptitude. That should be enough for you to know that you cannot 100% cape for him in any situation. I'm sorry to say this, but to all the black women that support him, he is pandering to you 1000% so that he can get in your pockets, which he succeeded at for a long time. I don't know if he's still taking donations. I don't really keep up with him that much, but just know he was playing the heck out of y'all. But I have to be fair. He must have his time to address the situation properly. If it comes out that he truly is a deadbeat with no provocation, I will be here to rip his ass up. If it comes out that his daughter is indeed clout chasing and she's blowing up the story way more than it has to be, I will be here to rip her ass up. But let's not jump the gun. I hope I don't sound crazy. When this first came out, being that I'm not an Umar fan, I think he's a scammer, I'm like, yeah, they finally got him. But after going through everything that we have, I can't really say for sure what's going on, and neither can you. You can pretend that you know what's going on. You have no idea about that family dynamic. You can argue that the daughter is bad. You can argue that Umar is bad. I'm willing to bet a little bit that we'll be real disappointed in Umar, but I don't know. You don't know. That's it though. I've watched a lot of videos. I've seen a lot of people post. I've just seen a lot of people giving their input on the situation, and it's all speculation. Nobody really knows anything. Just wanted to put that out there. Let me know if you are also waiting to give your opinion on the situation until everything is out. I don't feel comfortable picking a side yet. If you think I'm just blind to what's going on, let me know. And y'all have a good rest of your day, okay? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with another one soon.